Are you trying to find your life purpose? Well, I think that's something we can't really find because we haven't really lost it. I think it's within us. I think it's something that we can cultivate, cultivating our life purpose. I like the sound of that better. If you're feeling kind of lost, if you feel that you just don't fit in, that what you're doing just isn't quite the right thing, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you just don't feel right with sort of how you identify with life. Maybe you feel like you're wearing a mask and the real you isn't really shining, and there's something just greater and bigger or more purposeful that you're meant to be doing. You could just feel it. Well, that's what I'm talking about today. So I want to talk about cultivating that true understanding of just really cultivating our true sense of self and the purpose of what we're really meant to be doing in life. My name is Arne Pedersen from Awareness and Health. I'm a mindfulness-based counseling hypnotherapist from Victoria, BC, and I help a lot of people with a lot of things: stress, anxiety, negative thoughts, and depression. But the thing I really love doing is helping people to shine their light, to really find out who they really are on the inside and to be able to let that out. And to be able to listen to their heart's calling and start to follow that as life's purpose, that they're guided internally by their desires and their passions, and it just starts manifesting direction and purpose and flow in life. And so today I want to talk about that. How do we do that? How do we cultivate our life purpose? Well, I think we really need to get clear on our inner world. If we're not connected to our inner world, if we're living life, a lot through our thoughts, everything we see we kind of judge, and we're listening to outer expectations, we're worried about what people think, we're not following our inner voice. We need to start connecting to our inner voice to find our purpose, because our purpose speaks to us through our inner voice, through our inner feelings, through our heart, through our intuition, through our gut. So we need to find quiet space every day. Find a meditative space. Sit, a safe space where you feel quiet. Sit every day. I sit early in the morning for half an hour or 45 minutes every day. And, I just don't feel quite right if I don't do that. My life just gets so clear. When I started doing that, I couldn't believe the changes in my life when I started sitting. It's creating that space, that internal space where we're practicing letting go of our thoughts. We're just observing them, but we're letting go of them, detaching them, and coming back to the space, the void, the stillness from within that's beyond our thoughts, that actually our thoughts reside from. And as we cultivate that space, when we sit and we just practice being still, and when we get pulled away in our thoughts, we just come back to the breathing, come back to our body. We start connecting to the mechanism that actually supports our intuition. I mean, how can we experience life without our physical body? It's that which we manifest life through, our life experience. We can't experience life without a physical body. Consciousness can't express itself without something to express itself through, which is the physical form. So this is the essence of life in a physical reality. And so we have to experience our purpose, to connect deeper to our spirit, to our essence of who we really are, our true light, our true authentic self. We have to connect to this inner physical beingness. And as we sit and we practice being still, we practice just observing thoughts, creating space, going back to our breath, we start letting go of our thoughts. We start disidentifying from them and all the attachments of this physical sort of reality, of letting go of the mask. We stop we stop living life through the mask, through expectations of others, through our identity of who our name is and what our job is and what we've accomplished. And we start just being with what we really are. Then we start connecting internally to our inner body feelings, sensations. Keep coming back to your breath. Back to what you feel, back to what you feel. Feel air moving in and out, lungs expanding, contracting. Then you start to feel your gut intuition. You start to feel your heart speak to you through your feeling sensations. You start to get a sense of, don't buy that car. Seems like a good deal. Makes sense when I think about it, but it doesn't feel right. That person, it just doesn't feel right what they're saying. Listen to that feeling. That feeling is helping you, is supporting you. It's telling you something's not quite right. And then when you get the feeling of do this, do that, go help that person, go say that, put yourself out there. When you're drawn to go do something, listen to that voice. Listen to the feeling within your heart and your gut guiding you. Because this is your life purpose, actually. It's the inner moment guiding you as it is, as life is evolving. That is the purpose. When you're present doing something and you can be with it fully, that is your purpose, to be fully present with it. You'll start to find incredible fulfillment and happiness and joy when you're present with something. And then things will begin to manifest. Desires, bigger things will start to appear in your consciousness that'll pull you this way, towards doing this project or that, or something else. And your purpose will start to just become bigger and bigger and bigger, and it'll start to get clearer. And maybe some people, your purpose will be something really, really big. And other people, it'll just be to be present with every day in the moment. But with everybody, regardless of how big your purpose might seem as the bigger sort of idea or goal, it's not really about a bigger idea or goal. It's about being present with what you're guided to do in the moment. And the moment will then guide you through your heart, through your body feelings and body sensations, rather than your mind and your thoughts guiding you. And when you get to that point, your life purpose, you won't be questioning it anymore. You'll be living life in the moment, not wearing a mask. You won't be afraid to speak of your truth anymore. You'll be able to speak your truth, be who you really are, express how you really feel, and be authentic in the moment as an expression of life as it happens in the moment. So I hope this was helpful, but we have to sit and we have to be with ourselves and really cultivate that self-acceptance and that self-awareness to get clear on our purpose as it speaks through us through being connected to our inner feeling environment. So I hope you got a lot from that. Give it a go. It takes some time. It's not an overnight thing. This is a lifetime practice, but in a few weeks, a month, you'll start to gain some enormous clarity and insight of what I'm talking about as you practice sitting in time. It just takes follow through and a regular, committed awareness practice. So I hope you gained a lot from that. Give it a thumbs up if you like this. And I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.